Are you a creative person? Are you a musician? Are you an artist? If you are a creative person, artist, musician, guitarist, and you've always been curious, or at least recently been curious about how do you make your own products, how do you make your own instructional videos, how do you make money doing stuff online, then continue watching this video because I want to share 7 things that I learned from creating 29 products since January last year until now, August. Right now, this video is shot in August 2020, and I've made 29 products, and these include online courses, they include ebooks, they include audio courses, and some of it's about jazz guitar, some of it's about beginner guitar, some of it's about music business, some of it's about how to teach online, how to teach music online, all sorts of different topics, but usually relating to my areas of expertise, which is talking about jazz guitar, harmony, beginner guitar, fingerstyle guitar, acoustic guitar, music business, music education, creativity, that kind of feel, which is what I deal in. But the lessons here could be applicable for people in different arts as well. And as you see, I'm kind of in the living room. This is where I work. And actually, if you've seen a lot of my videos, or if you've seen any, in case you have, most of my videos, when I shoot instructional videos, is I'm usually sitting right here with my camera on the side. And I've made courses like that people have bought. In fact, one of my most popular courses, Rasi Jadi Hero Major Skills, more than 500 people have bought that one, and that's a lot for me. It can mean a difference. I know for some people, when you talk about musicians, people talk about having like 1,000 sales or 100,000 Spotify listeners, things like that. But when you have 500 people buying an online course and you're releasing it yourself, that can can really help your income and can really help you gain a footing, especially in a situation right now where it's COVID-19, you have to work remotely, all this kind of things. Anyways, so today I want to share 7 things that I learned from releasing 29 products, and I hope these tips can help you if you wanted to create your own product. I hope they can help you. Number 1, location doesn't matter. When you start doing stuff online, it really doesn't matter whether you're in like New York City or you're in Kelantan or you're in Singapore or Manila. It doesn't matter because the thing that really matters is if you're doing kind of what I do, online work like that, where you're teaching online lessons by Zoom, or you're selling online video courses or ebooks, you need a good internet connection. That you need. But location itself doesn't matter. As long as you have internet and you have a PayPal account, you're good. So you don't have to be in a major city because most of the stuff is online, is remote, so it doesn't matter where you are. Number 2, you have to know your audience. So as I told you, I've released 29 products. Not all of it works, and some of it I thought on a whim, I think this is something that could help a lot of people, and like 2 people buy it or something. And some things I've released some things where like no one buys it, because what I think would work doesn't necessarily work, and the only way you can find out is by actually putting it out there. But relating to the next thing, how do you know? Test. That's the 3rd point, which is if you put something out and you can test really quickly to see the response. I'm not a fan of like creating something and taking 2 years to make something, like especially if it's an instructional video or an ebook, spend 2 years. My dad's a writer. As you see all these books here, I grew up in a creative family, so my dad's a writer. He would spend 2 years writing a novel, and then you get like 500 copies sold, 1,000 copies, maybe 5,000 copies sold, and that's a lot of time. So if you're creating great art, that's sometimes very essential. But if you're trying to make a living, it's important to realize that there's a balance between the time frame that you set, the deadline that you set, and also how do you survive and thrive in this kind of new economy. So and the way you do that is you have to test really quickly, because tip number 4, fourth thing I learned was failing is just feedback. It's actually okay to fail. If I release something, it doesn't work out, I figured out a way to just quickly make something where it's a high value, high quality, but it does not put a dent in my pocket or just completely kill me. Because in the past, when you wanted to release online courses or videos or CDs and stuff, you have to spend a lot of money getting it replicated, making the artwork, printing stuff, getting it distributed. But now online stuff, you can do things completely digital, and you don't need to necessarily spend a lot of money. And sometimes you can spend almost zero if you have the right tools, like the right camera, the right editing software, and you have something to say. Number 5, speed is important. Because if you're slow, some things can become not relevant, or someone else might make something similar, or you might just lose interest. Like I've made stuff where I was very excited at the beginning, but because I wasn't fast enough, it takes a lot for me to finish something. In fact, the upcoming course that I have coming out is called Systems ng Solo Satu. I had an idea for that for a while, and I did pre-orders in March, but because I did some videos for it, and then anyway, I lost some momentum. I finally finished it, so it's coming out September 15. But really, speed is important. You don't want to delay things. You want to actually move faster, and that can help you create better things faster, because it just sets the momentum going. Number 6, you gotta be patient. My first product, I think January last year, 2019, I made like $1 on Gumroad. I made something, and I made $1. It's but later on after that, things picked up, and I sold more copies of things, and people bought stuff. So you have to be patient. Number 7, invest in education. I've learned a lot from just reading a lot of books, going through courses, studying great people, being on good email lists about marketing and copywriting. And now I'm actually giving back. I can actually share what I learned via my one-on-one consultations. So this is my pitch. If you watch this all the way here, 6 minutes 23 seconds into this video, you're probably interested in this. And it's not for everyone, but in case you want to actually create a video course about guitar playing, or about music, or about how to paint or draw, or whatever it is, or you want to write an ebook, but you have no idea how to make it, how to plan it, how to get it out, how to market it, how to post on social media, how do you make it so that it's not so obnoxious to people, like, wow, this guy's like just selling his thing all the time. How do you and how do you get your mindset in the right place? How do you deal with all the, if you might be the kind of person who has like a million ideas, but which one should you start? How do you do it? In case this sounds like you might be interested to know that I have one-on-one Zoom consultation sessions, and I've worked with people from college professors to professional illustrators, artists, to guitarists, to copywriter, to chefs. I've worked with different people where I help them quickly develop something that works for them, so that they can have an online presence, selling something, and monetize what they're good at online. And I can't promise you that you're going to make $1 million. I haven't made $1 million, but if you've never actually created an online course or ebook, but you want to get it out there, I can help guide you to get to the point where, from not having anything to having an idea, and get you to the point where, you're making this thing and putting it out there. I can guide you up to that point, and I can guide you to actually trying to get sales and how to approach it, so that you're no longer afraid. So that part, I've helped a lot of people get to that point. And so if you're interested, send me a DM, send me a message, and we can explore how it is. The consults are not cheap, but they're going to be good because they're going to save you a lot of time. You don't have to spend 18 months like I did trying to find this out, going through experiments and stuff. I can tell you what works for me, what software to use, how to release it, what to write, how to target the right audience, how to speak to people, how to DM, how to get money in, how to get your money in if you're in Malaysia, how to promote it, and how to plan emails, how to build an email list. I built an email list from 0 to about 1,500 people in a Malay niche market, and get people to read your email and respond to you and connect to you. So there's tons of things I can help based on what I know. I can help everyone. If you're an advanced person, if you're really making a lot of money, you probably don't want to see me. You probably want to check out the people that I follow. But in case you're starting out and you want a perspective from someone who's doing it, send me a DM, and we'll see whether I can help you. If I can't, I'll let you know. But if we can work together, it'd be kind of cool. So thanks for listening. Again, my name is Samet. Hope this video was helpful either way, and see you guys in a future video. Bye.